Your phone is silent right now. But imagine this. One day you unlock it and see 3 missed calls from someone you love. You think, I'll call them later. But later never comes. This is the story of a man who learned that lesson too late. Daniel was always busy. Work meetings, emails, deadlines, clients calling every hour. His phone never stopped buzzing. But there was one number that appeared often. Mom. Every evening, around 7 p.m. Daniel loved his mother. Of course he did. But life felt rushed. So when the phone lit up with Mom calling, he often did the same thing. He looked at it, paused, and thought, I'll call her back after this meeting. Sometimes he sent a quick message. Busy right now, talk later. Sometimes he didn't reply at all. He always believed there would be another evening, another call, another chance. His mother lived in a small house in the town where Daniel grew up. Every evening, she followed the same routine. She made tea, sat near the window, and called her son, just to ask simple things. Did you eat today? Are you sleeping enough? Are you taking care of yourself? Daniel used to laugh when he did answer. Mom, I'm not a child anymore. But deep down, those calls made her day. Weeks passed. Then months. Work became heavier. Daniel got promoted. More responsibility. More pressure. More meetings. And slowly, the calls from his mother started going unanswered more often. But she still called. Every evening. At 7 p.m. One night, Daniel was in an important presentation. His phone buzzed. He glanced at the screen. Mom calling. He sighed quietly. Not now, he whispered. He pressed silence. The meeting continued. Slides changed. People talked. Hours passed. When the meeting finally ended, Daniel grabbed his phone and saw something strange. 3 missed calls from Mom. That was unusual. She normally called once. He thought for a moment. I'll call her when I reach home. Then another notification appeared. But this time, it wasn't from her. It was from his neighbor back home. His heart felt uneasy. He opened the message. Daniel, please call me as soon as possible. He called immediately. The neighbor answered with a heavy voice. Daniel, your mother collapsed tonight. Everything inside him went silent. What? What do you mean? She was trying to reach you. The words felt like a punch. She kept saying she needed to talk to you. Daniel's throat tightened. Is she okay? There was a long pause. Then the neighbor said quietly, She's in the hospital. Daniel drove through the night. 3 hours. 4 hours. His mind replayed the missed calls, again and again. Why 3? Why tonight? Why did she keep calling? What did she want to say? Every red light felt unbearable. Every minute felt like a year. When he reached the hospital, the doctor looked at him with calm eyes. You're her son? Daniel nodded quickly. Yes, how is she? The doctor hesitated, then said something Daniel will never forget. She kept asking for you. Daniel felt his chest tighten. She was conscious for a short time. What did she say? Daniel asked. The doctor replied softly. She said, Tell him I'm proud of him. Daniel's eyes filled with tears. And then? The doctor lowered his gaze. She passed away. Daniel stood there, frozen. His phone was still in his hand. He opened the call history. Mom, 7:02 p.m. Mom, 7:06 p.m. Mom, 7:11 p.m. 3 missed calls. 3 chances. 3 moments that could have changed everything. But he chose later. And later never came. Weeks passed after the funeral. Daniel returned to work. Meetings continued. Emails kept coming. But something had changed. Every evening at 7 p.m., Daniel's phone alarm now rings. Not because someone calls, but because he set it himself. When it rings, he stops whatever he is doing. No meetings, no emails, no excuses. He calls the people he loves. His father, his sister, old friends. Sometimes the conversations are short. Sometimes they're just simple questions. Did you eat today? How are you feeling? Everything okay? The same questions his mother used to ask. One day, a friend asked him, "Why do you always call people at exactly 7 p.m.? Daniel looked at his phone quietly, then said something simple. Because I once ignored 3 calls, and I will regret that for the rest of my life. Life rarely gives us dramatic warnings. Most of the time, it gives us small moments. A phone call, a message, a chance to say, "How are you?" We assume those moments will always come back. But sometimes, they don't. So if someone you love calls today, answer it. Because one day, you might look at your phone and realize the most important call of your life was the one you didn't answer. Before you scroll away, take a moment. Think about someone you love. Maybe your mother, your father, a friend you haven't talked to in a while. Call them today. Not tomorrow. Not later. Today. And if this story meant something to you, leave a call in the comments.